My haircut.
Hey, everybody. Scott, you want to say hi?
Hi.
So, figured we would go ahead and jump in and do a little bit of a live stream. Oh, except I can't have that. There we go. Problem resolved. I had it up over here as well so that I could make sure I had two ways to see all of your comments. I got a big eBay order in that I wanted to kind of sort through, and I figured, you know what, this might be kind of a fun thing for us just to all do together, and that's what we're going to do. So first, I'm going to start off by saying hello to Lego Freak. So appreciate you joining us, bud. And so let me show everyone. Scott's been starting to hack away at this. Hey, Scott, Lego Freak wants to know how you are. I want to show him the box first. So here we go. Ready? Here we go. So this is the box. There we have it. It is heavy. Oh.
It says over 35 elves.
Over 35 LBSs. Wow, that's a big box. Super heavy. Hey, hun, Lori, I don't know what to call you on here. I'm going to go with hi. So Scott's been hacking away at this. I thought it was supposed to be 63 pounds of bricks. I will say, as soon as I got this home, we ended up weighing it. It is 63 pounds total, and there are books in here. So I paid, I think it was about $4 a pound.
I think you got scammed.
I don't think I got scammed. I think I just, it was a little bit gray area.
Peanuts.
Yeah, there's packing peanuts. I don't like those. But I paid about $4 a pound here. It's going to depend on how many books there are in here. So watch out, Scott, because I'm going to actually cut this open. So hopefully, fingers crossed, there's not a ton of books. The thing that I was most excited about this order is that it was described as mostly sorted. Okay, so you got to let me kind of go through this little bit of a process. All right. There was a big hole in the top, but it does not look as though that probably impacted anything. Okay, so all I see in here so far is some bubble wrap around the outside that they taped to it, and then packing peanuts, and one big garbage bag. Here, I can give you a zoom in like this. So there you go. There you have it. That's the way it was packed.
Oh yeah, I see books.
Oop, let me fix this.
I see some Legos.
Ah! Stick it with us. Here we go. Okay. So we're going to start slowly sorting through this. I do see a fair amount of instructions on top. So first, that's a pretty heavy bundle. I wonder, I'm going to weigh this. This is going to be a slow parsing through of this. So anyone who feels like chatting through this process, if you got any questions, definitely go ahead and jump in with those. We're going to be just rocking through this. So I've got almost 3 pounds of books in here. Let's see, there was some more books and more books. All right, I think this, hopefully this is it for the books. Here we go. Total books, all the manuals. We'll go through and see what manuals we have as well. So 5.5 pounds of books. So that drops me down to about 58, dude. So I hope you do understand that you will be picking up all those peanuts. Okay. All right. I hate packing peanuts.
So do I.
So 63, that takes us down to 58 pounds. Hey, Papa Bear, I'm going to pull up a calculator here. And if I take, I want to say everything was 280. I'm going to go to my order details real quick on this computer. Most of it was shipped. Well, maybe not most of it, but a huge part of it was shipping. So $276. That's what this thing cost me. $276 divided by 63 would have been $4.38 per pound. If I do 58, let me do 273. No, 276 divided by 58 means we're more at like 475 right out of the gate in terms of our per item per pound cost. That's what it is. Yeah, Papa Bear, I did get it. I replied to you in Discord. I gave a thumbs up to it. I'm not a real creative guy, so I can see some white in the photo that you sent. Excited to see how it continues to develop. All right, let's go through these. We have some instructions for Technic 8054. What's that supposed to be? A crane? That's an old Technic set. I like how they got the manual here, how it shows you how to identify the length of the axles. So anyways, 8024 Technic. Doesn't even say the name of the set on there. We also have, ooh, this is exciting. It has a sticker on it. A Technic idea book, 8890.
Can I see?
It looks like this is something that maybe you purchased as a standalone thing. Didn't actually come with a set because it's got a sticker price on it from Toys R Us of $4.29.
I thought Toys R Us was destroyed. There was no more.
Well, they weren't destroyed. They went out of business. And this was purchased long before then. This was made in 1988.
Look at this.
Whoa, Scott's got some muscles back there.
No, packing peanuts.
Okay, so anyway, we got a Technic idea book. We have a robotics inventor system Mindstorm construction 9719. I did see noted in the listing that there is the Mindstorm controller and everything in here. So I'm assuming this is the instruction for what's included. It's, I think the Series 1 is what they called it at the time. It's old. I don't know if it carries a ton of value or not. We'll see if it even powers on. This here, we've got the pneumatic 8040. It's kind of cool. It's actually got the hoses with the pistons or actuators, I suppose, and the pump so that you can pneumatically control these things. That's pretty neat. Anyways, we got that. Looks like we have an old Star Wars manual here, 7662.
But Star Wars.
I don't know what that's called.
Boxes on the back.
Oh, here we go. I was going to guess Trade Federation something. It's the Trade Federation MTT. So we've got instruction 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. Fingers crossed. Maybe all these sets are actually in here. That would be okay. Would not hurt my feelings any if we can actually pull out some sets from these. We've got Life on Mars, set number 7316. This book definitely has seen some water damage of some kind, some moisture on the front. We have, what is this?
Dad, look at how puff I am.
Anyone know what this is? That's pretty cool, dude.
Packing peanuts.
Let's see what we got here.
I imagine that's just.
It's part of the Lego Mindstorm. It looks like invention system test pad. So you must be able to use this with the different sensors to actually move around the course. That might be kind of fun to do as a little side project. Maybe instead of actually selling the Mindstorm set, we'll walk through it together. Well, not during this video, but maybe Scott and I will build some stuff out of it. Here we've got the 7141 Naboo Fighter. I've actually sold this in the past. All right, you got to chill with these packing peanuts, please. I've had this set in box. It was used, but anyways, nonetheless, it's a set that does sell. We have another Lego idea book from Toys R Us, $2.99. This is 250. They gave set numbers to the book, so that's kind of interesting. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's got some kind of an insert. What is that? Oh man, look at that. That's some good old stuff there. We've got some stickers out of the Lego idea book, which means I'm assuming that these would be classified as an actual Lego sticker. And these are some ones that I don't think I've ever seen before. That's pretty cool. I like the shell ones. I like the gas stations that are actually the gas station. So those are pretty neat. What else do we got going on here? This is some of the Old Town stuff. I guess you can kind of see here in the book some of the horses and everything there at the house. Ooh, we got an airport in the back. Oh yeah, look at that. These are cool books. I like these. Those are neat. Nope, we got more books. Only a couple more books. So we're getting through this. We've got the Hailfire Droid 4481. That's kind of an interesting Star Wars set.
It's
like a Thank you. Thank you.
Because it's getting all over my feet. Look
So
on the back.
anyways, we've got that. What's on the back? Nothing real interesting. You get away from me though.
That's for me.
Apparently we have another one of those instructions, so maybe they bought 2 of those sets. We have the Mindstorms 9719 user guide, so different than whatever that other manual was. Hey, all right, put it down.
I was wondering what that thing was.
We've got the Technic 8480. I think this is the Discovery. Is that what they called this one? This was the space shuttle. But anyway, so we've got that. Definitely some water damage to the back. It looks like you could have also built a submarine, and maybe that's why these instructions were submerged. We have a Technic car 8880, which can also be an F1 vehicle. And we've got 8856. We've got a helicopter and a hover boat, I'm assuming. Hey, Craggle, how you doing, bud? We are going through a 63-pound box of Lego. This is my first time cracking it open, and so far we're just peeling the roughly 5.5 pounds of instructions off the top. Now we have another Technic instruction, the last of our manuals. It looks like 8062. Honestly, this is a ton of Technic and Mindstorm. There were only a couple actual sets in there, so fingers crossed. Maybe that means we got some really valuable parts. So let's see what we got. You may have seen in the background because Scott had pulled it out already, but we've got the Life on Mars pneumatic pump, which I can definitely feel it pushing the air through there, so that's kind of cool. So we've got a pneumatic pump. We got here. What's that in metric? I couldn't tell you.
Can I have that?
We do. No, we're not playing with that.
Why?
Because that's really, really old and a sensitive part. And you are a little bit rough on stuff. Hey, Andy, how you doing, bud? Hey, Slippery Bricks. Okay, here we go. So this is one of the main reasons why I actually was okay purchasing this. The price is a little higher than I would traditionally buy, but it's all sorted is what it was described as, or mostly sorted in some fashion. So you can see we've got a bag that literally just has the 1x2 rails. Trying to figure out where I'm going to put this stuff. So this is interesting. I've never seen these bricks. Maybe you have. These are bricks that carry current. So they've got metal lining the underside of them, and you can see it slightly through the top. When I first looked, I'm like, oh my gosh, these bricks are grimy as can be. They're dirty. But that's not at all what it is. They're actually, they've got copper in them that you apparently use them to conduct electricity down some kind of a track or through the object. So maybe some old light bricks of some kind. We've got a power cable. Looks like an old style controller port or serial cable here. Light and sound plates. Oh, thanks, Drummond's Point. I didn't. I've never had the old light and sound plates, so that's pretty cool. We've got apparently this thing. Not if you're gonna make a mess. We've got 71793. Apparently, it is a labeled cable. I'm assuming this goes with the Mindstorm set. We've got, now, I will say, I'm not fond of storing my stuff this way, but you can see we've got a bunch of 2x4 black bricks here, and they combine them together. I don't think that's that uncommon. Honestly, the condition of these actually looks really good in comparison to some of the recent used parts that I've gone through. So that's pretty fun. We've got 2x6 bricks and looks like longer 2x8s and a 2x10. What else do we got here? Oh man, we have wow, these are really long for Technic. We got Technic bricks that are 1x, what's that, 1 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 by 12. That's a lot of them. There's got to be at least, I don't know, 30 of them in there, maybe 40, something like that. Yeah, there's a lot of those, right?
Those are so big.
Like, this is why I jumped on it, because if I want to post this in my store, I can pretty much just count these and list these. I may go through a washing period, but I'm going to tell you, these things look really clean. I'm not sure that it would add a lot of value going through a wash on these. These were definitely someone's personal collection that really cared for everything. And that says a lot when you're going to buy. We got a bag of some random red slopes. Yeah. Oh, you're funny, hon. You're funny. We've got plates. So we've got red plates. These ones I can tell you got quite a bit of dust on them. So I don't know. Based on the dust, it looks like with most sets that were displayed, it was collecting dust while they were displayed, and then he took them apart. Or they took them apart, whoever. Anyways, we got red plates. We've got red 1x plates. I guess I didn't catch, but that last one is mostly 2x's. This is 1x plates, although I do see a 2x3 in there. So apparently they were slacking on their sorting. Here we go. We've got a ton of 1x2 Technic bricks. We've got some 2x3 bricks. I think the fact that there's so little of these speaks a little bit to the fact that those used to be a more rare part than I think they are today. Oh man, we've got even longer 1x Technic beams here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. A 1x16 Technic that I don't know what there are. There are 20 of them, maybe something like that. There's 3 columns, rows, whatever you want to call them. Let's see what else we got here. A bag of some miscellaneous red parts. Pretty excited. That's a big red gear. That gear looks pretty unique and interesting. And then this plate over here, I know these larger plates usually don't do anything, but that looks a lot like, I don't know if you can tell, it looks a lot like a train base though. Train bases would be nice. As a matter of fact, there's this really cool cargo door here, it looks like. These are definitely vintage parts. No real label on it. Oh, there's a hand cart. It's got, I don't know why I'm that excited over that. It's got a little hand dolly right there.
Oh, see. Can I see?
Right there, bud. That little hand dolly. Is that cool or what?
That's cool.
Yeah, there's some pretty unique pieces in here. There's one here. Looks like it's maybe for routing the power cable. I don't know. I could just open this and pull this out. Let's see. Where did that piece go? Large seat, large seat. Wait, can I not find it now? There it is. We're going to get this part out. There we go. It's like a 1x with stuff on the side, except it's not stuff on the side. It's like a cable channel, basically, to hold the wire or cable down through. Kind of interesting. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, we got springs. Actually got a lot of springs. So I don't know. Maybe it's not a piston, but I forget what they call them in here. Shock. There you go. Ah, I got it. Yes. We got some shocks. Oh, this is cool as well. So some old tube. And then on top of that, can you tell it's got some other parts in here that I've never seen? What's that from? That's a pretty wild Lego piece. It's like a flexible center, mildly flexible. Anyways, that's a pretty neat piece. And there's quite a few of them in there. That's another fun thing I like about the used parts instead of the new ones, is that I feel like you get to explore a lot of parts that Lego doesn't really make anymore. Got some quarter rounds, not a whole lot of fanciness to that. What do we got here? Yeah, we'll save that bag. Let's keep digging. Okay. This looks like the grab bag of printed stuff. Oh, but there's some good stuff in here. We've got a sweet Knight shield. And right next to it, we got a chrome gold crown. That's pretty cool, bud. Look at that. Chrome gold crown.
Ooh, that's shiny.
Nope, there's a chrome silver crown over on this side too. Chrome
Nice.
silver one here, right here. Got a chrome silver crown. What else do we got in here? Looks like some dinosaur parts. It's part of a leg maybe over here. What else? I don't know. Starfish. I don't know that there's anything else that really stands out to me. You guys see anything of interest? Let me know. I feel like you're making a lot of mess right now, bud. Here we go. We've got new old Technic. It looks like they're still in the... Oh, we got a cool guy in there. We got a Technic. It was a starfish. Let's see the starfish. Where's it at here? Right there. There we go. Right there it is. Little orange starfish.
I want to see it.
Right there.
Oh, that's cool.
Orange starfish.
And I also think I should.
We've got... Yeah. We've got new bags of Technic parts. So we got some old stuff that I can actually list as new. That's not what I was digging in here for, though. Let's see. This bag specifically, we got some really long red Technic beams in here. Here we go. There we go. I like these unique things. We've got the Technic, I guess I'm going to call him a minifigure. I don't know whether he's a minifigure or not, though. But that's pretty neat. I have not seen one of those before. So kind of some cool, fun items for us here. Get those back in this bag. They never fit back in the bag the way they came out of the bag. Funny how that works. All right, let's see. We have some tan bricks. So I see some Pharaoh or adventure sets down there. What else do we got? Anything noteworthy? Got some castle parts. I don't know if there's anything else real noteworthy. Definitely some large plates. That's good. Again, I'm going to keep commenting, but the fact that these parts actually don't have a ton of nicks in them is amazing. These things are in really good condition. Makes me happy. It's going to make customers happy too. Anyways, let me know if there's anything extra special or rare in here that you guys see. The castle, I don't know what to call them, tower parts. Those things I'm always in love with. I love castle. Okay, here we got some 1x8 Technic bricks. So lots of those. These look like 1x10 Technic bricks, so a bag of just those, all in black. 1x6s, a ton of those. Oh, here we go. We got something. What is this? That come out the bottom? It feels like it comes out the bottom. So we've got some kind of, I'm going to go with a lighter sound brick. It looks almost like a little USB port on the top. Oh, it does have the metal conductors on it. So it must be something like that. I'm not going to go trying to pry this apart right now. But that is in nice condition. So maybe one of the light and sound bricks. We've got a whole bag of cables. What I will say is that the rubber band that was around these has started to disintegrate, and it looks like ate through some of these cables or something. So I do see some exposed metal on the cable. I don't know if it kind of comes through a little bit there. So some of the cables in this are not in very great condition, but maybe that's just the way they wore and held up over time. I don't know. Yellow slopes. It's a big bag. Here we've got a bunch of colorful and translucent pieces. I'm assuming most of these neons look like the ones that would glow in the dark. That's a really cool kind of like a chrome silver or a chrome gold disco ball piece. Different translucents. Yeah, I think that's just a bunch of translucent pieces. Looks like they weighed each of the bags independently. We've got some printed yellow tiles and pieces, I suppose. Slopes, white slopes. I have to assume all authentic rubber bands, and those, or O-rings possibly. Anyway, those look in really good condition. Those look minty fresh. Oh, we got some kind of motor. We got 2 engines or motors in here. Hey, Scott.
What?
I don't want you playing around with these boxes, please.
Why?
Because these are my packages. You can come be a part of this, or you can head upstairs and do something. Fine with that, but those are your options now.
Oh. But I want to go to porch.
Okay. We've got some yellow angle plates. Old 9-volt train power cables are very prone to the insulation falling apart over time. That's exactly what was happening. Just started falling apart. We got some fence parts. Take this rubber band off. It looks like a whole slew. This person had to just go through bin after bin of stuff here. So we've got some different connectors. We've got U-joints. Those parts are pretty cool. They don't make any of those anymore. At least I don't believe they do. We've got some different lift arm type parts. And some thin lift arms. Red Technic pieces. Yeah, this is a crazy amount of stuff, Faz. Pretty wild. 63 pounds is a ton. I couldn't imagine having gone through and sorted this stuff. I'm hopeful that this person did all their sorting, this is how they stored it. Because this would have been a lot of work to try and do this right before selling it. We've got a bunch of hinge parts. So hinge pieces. We've got some little round tiles. I mean, I don't know, anything noteworthy here. I mean, they're bricks. They're, tiles, 1x2s, 1x1s, 2x2 rounds, 2x2s. I mean, these parts look really great. These things are going to be very easy to enter into the Bricklink store, and that's where most all of this stuff is going to go. Ooh. Apparently, I dropped something on my mouse here. Give me 1 second while I get connected again. I'm getting there. There we go. We got it back again. Wonder if the former owner motorized any of the Technic sets. I'm not sure. That's a fantastic question. We have some old style hinges. They don't make those hinge parts anymore. And they just a series of blue parts apparently. We got, I don't know, bricks. See anything noteworthy? We're into the light gray tiles now, and most of them are actually light gray parts. I did see a couple, but very small amount of light bluish gray. Got light gray plates. All right, we got random bag of blue parts. Anything noteworthy? I don't know, flag. I like the old flags. About all I see though. Here we go. We have an entire bag, I'm assuming 2 pounds, of tires. All sorts of different shapes and sizes. And what's that actually? That's not a tire. That's like a spring or a shock. Drivetrain part. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we got some more unique parts here. Let me move these out of the. Those are kind of unique too. Set those up. So here we go. We've got. I think these are parts of the pneumatics. I think that's the pneumatic actuators, and then some bricks that actually have little spots so the air can pass through them, goes in and out of them. Pneumatic bricks and pneumatic hoses. Those all look in really good shape too. So that's pretty exciting. And then we've got all these, which honestly might be pretty common for Technic parts, but I've not seen them before. There's like that gray one there. That's kind of interesting, like the big ring with 4 ball joints on it. These look like a huge stack of whites. Not a whole lot of, excuse me, not a whole lot of discoloration, which is something that happened with that old white really easily. I see a little bit. You can tell here on that part. That one's a little darker, but the rest of them all look pretty white to me. Oh man, this box is big. We've got, I don't know, more plates. Pretty large for the old light grays, at least. Looks like we've got a bunch of yellow bricks. Just yellow bricks. They are all sorted. A bunch of bags there together. Oh, we got our 1x4 Technic parts. It's interesting. It's like they went to a different degree of sorting, specifically with the black Technic ones. Blue tiles. A big bag. What all do we got in here? So we've got a huge thing of dark gray. Looks like all just color sorted items. What is that? There's a really unique looking. Anyone able to understand what that is? It's like some kind of a disc part that's green. Like a black disc in there as well. A whole slew of sand green. That's a lot of sand green for older sets. Oh, what's that? All right, I gotta bust this open. There's a huge thing of flat silver in here. So we got our dark gray, white. Oh man, that's a unique piece. What is that? Right here. Pretty unique. Reds. Oh, there's a color you don't see much of. I don't even remember what they call that. Is that like earth brown? Is that what that is? Gosh, I don't even remember. Anyway, that's an old color. Here we go. Here's what I was looking for. These flat silver, they're like, I don't know, fender wells or something along those lines. Yeah, a bunch of flat silver parts. Here we got some sand blue. I like saying blue a lot. We got some transparent pieces, old dark purple. Let's see, anything else noteworthy in here? Dark red. We got the little arm joints, arm hinges, whatever we call those. Old brown. Here you go. A whole bag of old brown. Or maybe that's dark brown. I think that's just brown. Whole bag of it, though. What did the description section say? It just said sorted. It was super small description. It said it was just sorted brick. 63 pounds of sorted brick and manual. And it did talk about the Mindstorms in there. Hey, BFAB, how you doing, bud? It is me. It is true. We've got some large tires. Look at those things, man. That's crazy. And look, oh, we got a big dump bucket, lift bucket. I don't know, forklift bucket, something like that. We got a series of light gray bricks. So typically when I buy bulk, I aim for like $2 to $3 a pound is when I buy most of it. I don't think this is going to have figures in there. Minifigs are one of the reasons that I will end up increasing that price. But then beyond that, really the fact that this was sorted is what got me. And a lot of it was older. The Mindstorm I knew had some value to it. We got some old school switches here. I'll see if I can pull up the pictures and try and describe to you at least, or show them on the screen possibly. We've got some, so we got another motor, and we got some wires. Unfortunately, I can see this wire is not corroded, but one of the ends has certainly broken loose. Looks like it just got a little bit too fragile. So that's a little unfortunate, but let's see what I can do to find this. Let's see what we got here. I appreciate your feedback there, BFAB. I'm really enjoying all the new stuff. The old stuff I enjoyed as well, but the new stuff feels a little bit more me, and obviously where my insane brain is interested in here. So let's see if I can do this. We're gonna get a little fancy. Maybe. If I can figure it out, we're going to get a little fancy. So I think I can do this, and a screen, and a window, and this one, and share. Okay, so here we go. Here are the pictures. I believe, did I switch over to it? Yep, I did. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, so here we go. So here was one of the pictures, and you can definitely see the tires and parts and some of the main bricks and the Mindstorm controller in there. Let's see what we got next. We got, oh, there we go. This view looks a lot nicer. We got some white brick, the tires. We've got some yellow parts, bunch of blue. Oh yeah, I forgot all about this. There's like a dinosaur part bag. We've got this cool sand green. I'm pretty sure this is from like a Harry Potter set, if I recall correctly. I was real hopeful that one of these bags had a bunch of minifigs floating around in them, although I think I've pulled out at least 2 of these bags so far, and no minifigures yet. What do we got here? We just some Technics and/or colored bricks. Again, they're not the best pictures, but you can see the degree of sorting. Lots of gears, crazy amounts of gears. This is what kind of told me there was going to be a lot of Technic stuff in here. You can see all the Technic brick. Oh, we got some cool pistons down here, or the cylinders, I guess, rather. Plates. Looks like these are sorted too. This is an interesting color. I wonder if that's just red that's not showing up well, or if that's something more unique than that. And that's it. That's the list of pictures. It's like that. Wasn't a ton of photos. It was really just, I could tell the level of organization in there, and at $4 a pound, I couldn't go wrong with it. Let's see, we're gonna dig some more. We got a whole slew of just yellow plates in different sizes. What do we got here? So we got some more of the light and sound brick type things because it's got the cabling. We are seeing erosion on, it looks like maybe not all of them, but most of them. It's kind of hard to follow the wires around there. We got here, really is informative, learning a lot. That's awesome, BFAB. I really appreciate you saying that. That's very kind of you. We've got some more motors, it looks like. Looks like we got 3 more motors here with the power portions on the bottom. And what do we got here? I think this is a lot of the stuff from the Life on Mars set. I think that's where this color comes from. It's like a purple. It's not showing up really great. And then we've got all these really large hoses. I'm pretty sure these go with that big pump, the pneumatic pump. I don't remember what it does, but I think someone's told me before. Anywho, that's what these are. I think these are to hold those hoses down as well. So we got a bunch of like Life on Mars related stuff here. Blue 1x1 cylinders. Woo! Let's see. Oh, that one's kind of interesting. Here we got a bunch of, what do we got? Red bricks and slopes and plates. Just a whole slew of red. This one here, we have a bunch of what looks like fiber optic cables, which is kind of interesting. As well as, is that a motor? Does that thing turn? Is that what that's meant to do? Tubes from Life on Mars. The alien sits in a piece and you can pump them from section to section. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Oop. We got another one of these light and sound brick things. This one's in the light gray color instead of the white like the other one. Oh, there it is. Blue bricks. We got some different tires. We got some yellow bricks. Looks like all just yellow bricks. Nothing real exciting to report there. Some blue parts. Only thing I'll point out is the really cool saddle. The blue saddle. Fingers crossed. Does that mean that maybe we got a couple horses in here? How awesome would that be to pull out a whole bag full of old figures? Oh man, what is, oh my gosh. Okay. So bag of random parts. There's a part in here I have never seen before. It's like a rock golem. That is awesome. What does the one arm move? The one arm moves. That is a cool part. All right, you guys got to let me know what in the world that came from. What else do we got in here? We got some kind of like pirate ship parts. We got the old school jail door. Barrels, chests. What else? Anything unique? Oh, I like these. The old like train door. Little swing door with the window inside of them. I like those. Oars. I did need a couple oars, or at least one, I believe, for one of these sets that I got from Philly Brickfest 2021. So hopefully one of those oars will let me complete one of the sets that I got. And we got some plates, light gray plates. What do we got here? We got, I think that's an old light brick. Is that what that is? Is that an old style light brick? It's got like a yellow part on the end that you push. That's kind of an interesting part. I don't see where the light would come out. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. This one here, it's got this blue part. Looks like you stack it on top, and then the blue part has a red and a green LED. A rotation sensor. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Thanks. And a touch sensor. Look at that. You know what's going on. This is my first time seeing most of these old parts. The blur is a light sensor. The blue. We got just blue bricks. Nothing noteworthy there. Gray plates. Gray plates. We got some more tires. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here is our bag of dinosaur parts. Oh man, there are some goodies in here though. We do have a minifigure. I see an owl, a sorting hat, and I see, I think, at least 3 of these chrome great swords. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them at least. Maybe more than that. That is awesome. Those little chrome swords, man, those suckers go for a lot. And and I got a stormtrooper helmet. We got a good old stormtrooper helmet right back up in here somewhere. There you go. Fingers crossed. Maybe there'll be more minifigures. I doubt it, but we'll see. Some plates. There you go. We got a big bag of light bluish gray, it looks like. We got some cool little snake parts, snake panels. Bunch of those. What's this? Oh, we got another train base. Got some 9-volt. Let's see. We'll pull that out. There you go. Not like looks like a battery pack part there, and then maybe a train base is what that top part is. Maybe that's the top of a controller. I'm not real sure. Thanks, Andy. I'm keeping my fingers crossed too. A whole bag of minifigures. At a minimum, with that Federation Trade Federation MTT, I'd like to think maybe there's a whole bag of droids in here. We got some shocks. Yeah, I know. I got lots of bags of minifigures. Some old dark gray. We got some castle components. Some of these old school large, I don't even know what that is. What's that? Like an 8x16 brick. 8x16 bricks. They don't really use that kind of stuff anymore. Oh, we got an old a burp or lerp. I forget which one that is. We've got our Mindstorm controller. It's in pretty good condition. Almost looks new. I mean, it's got a little bit of a scuff on the screen.
I cross my fingers too that you get a whole box or bag of minifigures.
That would be awesome, dude. I appreciate that. So, anyways, we got the Mindstorm controller. Set that to the side. We've got blue bricks. Some blue struts or Technic type ball joint parts. Got a bunch of rigid hose, or not rigid hose, ribbed hose. That's what they are, ribbed hose. Oh, yay! I actually don't have one of the old school brick separators, or at least I didn't. Now I do. That's kind of cool. I might have to hold on to that for myself. What do we got? We got Technic pin bricks, lots of different sizes, and some more tires. I would say we're probably about 2/3 of the way through the box. Dark gray. Oh, we got a boat piece. We got a large boat section down here. Dark gray boat. What did that come from? Is there a dark gray boat? Some more tires. Bag of black parts. This is why I don't sort by color, honestly. You can hardly even tell what's in this because the black parts just all blend together. I couldn't tell you whether there's something unique in here or not. So, bag of black parts. We'll have to send those to Grammy to have sorted. We've got a bunch of the Technic brick in red. Let's see what else we got here. Yellow lift arms. A bunch of light gray and light bluish gray, mostly light gray though, plates, 2x. Black plates, mostly 2x plates. Whole bin of those. And again, they're actually all sorted. We've got some different yellow gears. Oh, here we go. We've got some sweet tires. I think one of my buddies was looking for some of these. We've got this big rotary turntable. Another blue brick, nothing special. What do we got here? Okay, we got a bunch more castle components. So we got lots of these like burps and lurps and different kind of colors. Some really large plate bricks. They have the, what do they call these? Like the posts on the ends. You got like a weird 2x2 that almost kind of comes off of the larger brick. Don't know that. Oh, we got some minifigure accessories in here at least. I saw an axe. Oh, a green rope. I haven't seen that. A green, like a web rope. That's pretty interesting. All right, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. We're getting there. Here's our part that I thought might be a Harry Potter set. I'm starting to question whether there's anything that will resemble a set outside of the couple things I have instructions for. Oh, here we go. We got a little bag of aliens. There's my minifigure bag. What do you think? Did I score big with those? Are any of the little Mars aliens worth tons of money? I'm guessing, oh, this is the glow-in-the-dark thing that you were talking about. So you put the alien on that little cart, and then you shoot him down the tube. That is cool. We got here. Drummond says the train part, gray battery box lid, red base, red and black doors. Some of the hinges and the red groove bit from earlier look to be from set. Okay, 7722. Steam cargo train from 85. Trains are big, so if I could figure out and piece something like that together, that might actually be worth spending the time to go through. Here we've got a bunch of red brick, all sorted by type. Some of them then you find that aren't sorted. So like this bag of orange, and I'm assuming it's mostly not sorted because they only had so much orange. Huh. Interesting printed piece there. Anyone know what that's from? A printed 2x3 slope. Anyways, orange parts. I don't know what these are either. It's almost like it's a tire or a wheel. Not sure. Let's see. More blue brick. We've got a little bag of tires. Actually, I think I just listed a bunch of these. These things, from what I recall, I picked out a bunch during my Philly Brickfest Andy bulk lot order, and these turned out not to be worth much, especially given their weight and size. Here we go. Oh, that's a cool part. Look at that. That is cool. Dark gray. A couple of those in here. We got some antennas. I always feel like the older dark gray and light gray would be worth substantially more since they're not made anymore. But most of the time, it's not all that much of a difference. which surprises me. I mean, granted, I'm still looking at used prices. If you had them new, that would be huge. Light gray brick, light gray stuff. Oh, we've got these old hinge bricks, or hinge plates, I guess, rather. We've got some tread. Here we've got the assortment of white brick. So as you can see, they're all bundled together in like little bags. Again, the sort factor on this stuff is huge. Same thing in red. Bunch of red brick. This pile below me is getting massive. A couple bonus bags underneath the garbage bag. I'm not sure how those got down there. Blue brick and the blue shield. Bionicle, maybe? Let's see. Oh, there we go. I'm going to pull the rubber band off this one. This would be a fun one to look at, I think. Here we go. We've got the good old black Technic pins. Everyone's got hundreds and thousands of those, right? From Sebula's Pod Racer. I'll take that as a win. We've got a bag of white axles. Oh my goodness. That's so many bags. We got gray axles. We've got dark gray pins. Stop pins, pins. Most of these, yeah. Okay, they'll look like pins. I thought they might be more the axles. I do remember seeing a picture in that pile that I kind of went through there briefly that showed the different axles. And there were so many of them. Oh, here's our gear pile. So we've got all sorts of gears. We got little bushings, whole bag of gears, smaller lock bushings. We've got, that's kind of a cool, like a reducer or a increaser gear. I don't think increaser is the right term, but we're going with it. We got another one here. It's got an inner and an outer gear on that. I'm assuming this is some kind of a gear as well, just because of the bundle it's with. Larger gears. We got more gears. We've got, oh, these ones are kind of neat. The gears that go with the, I don't know what you call them, horizontal gear maybe? Anyways, bunch of parts. Gray grill bricks. Bag of yellow. We got some yellow ribbed tube, a yellow train door over here, a couple of those. Tell me that goes with one of those train sets. Maybe that's Steam Train. That you, Scott? What? Nothing. Okay, that's upstairs. There's a cool yellow ladder here. Older style yellow fire ladder, maybe? Oh my goodness. Black plates. Finally found the black plates. White unique pieces, maybe? I see like the sloped, that large round tile. Modified tile. It probably has a couple studs on top, although I can't really tell. What else we got here? Little ball joints. Doors are part of the same Steam Train. I like it. Got some gray brick. Blue grills. Whole slew of the yellow Technic brick. We've got white 1x plates. Something. This is part of one of those Mindstorm or Soundbreak. I can see this is where that cable plugs into. Anyways, I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to set that over with the Mindstorm stuff, I suppose. Some more white plates. Ugh. Okay, the bag almost fits on my lap now. What do we got in here? What are the easy things to zip through? Here we've got a bunch of black slopes. A bag of green. Oh, this is a fun one. All right. Back in the box, bag. Back in the box. Here we go. We got some foliage. Foliage? We've got some of the old bushes. And where'd that old tree go? Here we go. An old large tree. I like those. I like the old trees. I remember those when I had my Lego growing up. Those were fun. All right, let's see. Reach down, grab a thing. Red plates. Blue brick. All right, what do we got? We got black plates. Looks like mostly 1-bys. Some more gray plates. Gray plates. We got blue plates, 2-by variants. We got blue sloped bricks, it looks like, as a section. Oops. Yeah. Got some pop out here, but looks like mostly 1-by bricks in black. Let's see. I'm just gonna fling through some of these, hoping to find some more unique items. Let's see. 1-by plates in gray. Some longer black brick. 1-by yellow plates. Oh, here's our Technic gray 1-by bricks. And a quarter round. Or macaroni. Sorry, not the quarters. Okay. We're getting there. The end is in sight, folks. Gray box is the Mindstorm computer communicator box. Okay, that's this guy. The communicator box. So that must connect to one of the other parts. It connects to this. Is that what it is? It's like an IR, use this to remotely control it or something? Some little round steering wheels, Technic. Gray plate. Some more gears. Oh, here's the, yeah, there we go. The cylinders and pistons. Thanks. Appreciate that. That helps a lot. Knowing what these parts go with is very helpful. Here we go. A slew of white brick. Let's see what else we got here. Gray brick. Some gray plate. Got some blue plates and gray slopes. Gray clips. And the stuff is taking over my entire area. Black plates, I'm just tossing them on the floor at this point. 1-by black plates, 6-by black plates, 4-by long black plates. I just got done entering a bunch of those in the store too. 2-by-2 brick, black, blue bricks. Oh, here we go. Oh, these are all axles. That's an entire wad of just axles in different lengths. So crazy how many of those there are. Let's see. What else we got? We got gray slopes, gray angles, reverse slopes, inverted slopes, whatever we call them. Yeah, I forget what we call these. They're like a steering column or something. They got the little bushings on the ends. Got a bunch of those. Some more angled gray brick. Random bag of yellow parts. Not see anything super noteworthy in there. Some more gray brick, longer ones. Some more gray brick, or gray sloped brick, I guess, rather. And some more gray slopes. We got blue 1-by-1 bricks. What do we got here? We got another wad. Look like more black bricks and some plates. A random assortment. Different bricks, different plates, 2x2s up there. Which is weird because I just found another bag of 2x2s, so not sure why those are separate. Oh, we have a bag that came open. And of course, it had to be the black bag. The parts that are the worst, absolute worst. There we go. There's a cool little stickered part. See anything else in this black bag? Technic wheel? Hub? Something weird? Almost looks more like a lid to something. Anyway, got another big black bag that you can't see anything in because they all just blend together. We got gray 2x4s, white tiles, black 1x1 plates, yellow slope brick, gray slope brick, or angle brick, I guess, rather. Some more little Technics. Oh, these ones are, what are these? What are these? Okay, here we got another fancy Technic. I'm going to assume those are motors. Looks like a little motor, maybe. Each of them have that little side that sticks out the end. I have to assume those are little motors. We're almost at the end, folks. Ooh, there we are. We're down to that much brick at this point. About the size of my head. Let's see what we've got in here. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I'm lost. Okay. More gray angle bricks, slope bricks. Oh, these pieces are cool. So I could be wrong, but I think those are the old train parts. I think those are the old train bricks. Looks like two straight ones at about a 1x16 probably, and then a curved one. Kind of neat. Random domes and cones. We got another shock in here with some random parts. Black tiles, 1x3s. Another bag of gears. A little monorail, I think. I'll be okay with monorail parts. For some reason, I felt like the monorail stuff was larger was the only thing. We definitely got some loose black brick down here still. Oh, that's a cool printed tile on the front of that box. Anyway, to get that back in the bag. Some 2x2 cylinders. Got some white lift arms. Here's our white Technic bundle. Some blue seats. Apparently blue seats. Rails are from the same train set. Monorail track is bigger. That's kind of what I thought, Drummond. 1x1 cylinders. Here we go. We've got the Lego adapter to go from a DB9 to a DB25. Still new, sealed. Does it say Lego on there? Oddly enough, does not appear to say Lego on that. Anyways, we got a serial converter. We got here some blue, I forget what you call those, lift arm things. We got some gray tiles, gray sloped bricks. We've got gray connectors. Not sure what those are. What are these little pieces? What is that? The rest of them I think are just like connectors is what they call them, but I'm not sure what that one is. It's almost like it connects to an axle to a pin. We've got some white random bricks and plates and printed tiles. Some gray tiles, nothing special. There we go. What do we got? We got some more loose gray or black that came out of that black bag. Is that right here? It is right here. I'm going to get these things put away before I lose them in this black garbage bag. Put that over there. All right, so this one's interesting. I think you're right. I might have Sebula's Pod Racer because it looks like down here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that that's a horrible view. Let me get that out. Sebula? Who that is? Hard focus there, but anyway, we got him. We got little the gold money and printed tiles. Kind of a fun little bag there. We've got a really long rigid hose, some rubber bands, some more Lego rubber bands, and it looks like some more pins and axles. These must not have made it into the sorted stuff yet.
I'm back.
Well, welcome back, Scott. You're here just about for the end. We got some gray slope bricks, blue tiles, nothing special. Blue slope bricks, nothing special. Gray tiles. What do we got? Okay, we got a bag of some random stuff there. Those are interesting things. Not interesting, not interesting. A couple more random black parts. Okay, we've made it to the end of the bag. Got two more things. Oh my gosh, I got parts falling all over here. I got two more little bags to share. Hey, Scott, that's a noisemaker, please.
Okay, so no flute.
No flutes, no harmonicas, no noisemakers, please.
Okay. And no heart.
Okay, here we go. So we've got some kind of wings in there. And we definitely got some translucent parts. It's kind of like a glittered one. Let me pull this out. Actually, there's a couple parts in here. It's kind of like a bronze color. I don't really see that. Unique, weird, funny shaped ball joint. Luckily, these things all have their parts on it. Moss Espa Pod Racer 7171 saw a green cone that is only used in that set, and I appreciate that. Here we go. Like a pearl glitter bionicle mask of some kind. That's kind of neat. Also have a blue bionicle ski mask or something. Let's see. I love shields. So a little snake shield, I'm in. I like those old, very kind of, I'm going to call it an oval shield. There's a teardrop shield maybe. Anything else? I think that's most of the cool stuff in this bag. Let's go. We got one bag left. And here we have it. A bunch of minifigure accessories. Ooh, there we go. We got a little lion shield. What else do we got over here? Keep hitting the scale. I left the scale underneath this big pile of parts, and so every time I touch it, it wants to kick back on. I see some helmets, lots of helmets. Definitely a lot of weapons. Printed tiles, hats. Oh, the sand green. I think I saw this before. That's one of the dinosaur fins or something. I got those in one of my previous sets as well. I think that little fin is actually worth quite a bit. I don't know. What do you guys see? You see anything of interest in here? Like this neon wing, maybe?
I want to see the neon wing.
Right here, bud. A couple of them like neon wings.
Those two?
Yeah.
But they look really cool.
I like the shields. The shields are what get me for sure. Reminds me of the castle stuff. I love castle. Well, that's a pretty subtle part. Let's see. It's like a hinge translucent window. Just a tiny little hinge translucent window. Some of those small pieces are just, they go crazy. Oh, another shield. We got the Lion King shield. This bag will take a long time to go through. Ooh, we got another shield over here too. Like a tribal shield. It's like they just filter right down through the center. Anything else? I don't know. I think that's probably it. That's been a long time. That took a while to go through 63 pounds. We're just over an hour. Let me show you. Let me show you this mess. Let's see here. Here we go. We've got the table is covered, as is the floor. You can see the floor just has a giant pile of bricks on it. Sorry, shaky cam going on here. Get this thing positioned. I got the mouse. I can't even roll this chair around. Oh man, that is a lot of brick. That took a little while. I appreciate you guys hanging with me this whole time. We've had a couple of you kind of stuck around here. I joined about half an hour ago. 63. Oh, cost. So to recap, the cost of this was $276, which gave me about $4.24 per pound. However, there was a giant stack of manuals and books that weighed about 5.5 pounds, which put my cost per pound up at around $4.75. For those of you who might have just kind of jumped in, the main reason I did it is just because how sorted it is. These are going to be really easy, for instance, to list in my Bricklink store. This is just going to be a matter of counting these parts, and it'll go in, average cost, and bam, we're done. So hopefully I can turn this into a large inventory update. In some ways, I kind of looked at it as though something else that I had been considering was buying out an entire competitor's Bricklink store so that I could just instantly populate mine with additional parts, possibly even the drawer systems themselves. But this deal came along and I said, I think I need to give this a shot and see how it goes. I am hopeful that just a few of these really large, kind of more unique parts, maybe the Life on Mars pump or the Mars figures, maybe the sound bricks. I don't know. Maybe there's a couple of these things that just have some astronomical value in themselves that I can get listed, hopefully flipped relatively quickly to recoup some of those costs. As you can see, I got a ton of stuff behind me here that I have been buying since our vacation around Black Friday. And I got a lot more that still has yet to come in. So a lot of stuff to sort through still at this point. It's after 8 o'clock my time, so I'm just going to give a final call. Any questions? Any more questions I can answer? It can be about this haul. It can be about the channel. It can be about anything. I'll spend a couple minutes just kind of answering a couple questions if anyone happens to have any. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with these parts. I feel like I just need to take them and throw them in some boxes. Hey, Flipping Flip. I'm glad you had a chance to jump in as well. This video will end up going up. This was kind of in replacement to today's video that normally would have gone live at around 1 or 2. I was going to do this video earlier, but then I got caught up editing videos, and then my family got home, and then I went upstairs and took a little bit of a nap after I ate. So that was kind of a nice way to enjoy a Saturday. This is going to be a big mess, though. there is a lot to clean up here. I'm thinking I'm just going to take some boxes, not the big box. 63 pounds in one box is too big. I guess that's another thing worth noting is that the mail delivery person, the mail carrier, they brought my mail to my house and a slip that said that the package was waiting in the post office because it was too large and too heavy for them to deliver. I don't blame them, but I did have to go up there and get that. Open your Brick Store app. Start throwing them in a file of their own. You'll be surprised. That's honestly what I will probably, that's a really good way to do that, actually. Maybe I will upload these exclusively through, so I keep hearing people talk about Brick Store. I haven't looked at Brick Store. I use Brick Stock. Is Brick Store and Brick Stock the same? Brick Stock's the one that I use, and I feel like everything I've seen or I've heard looks like the features and functionality are pretty much the same. Thanks, Drummond's Point. Really appreciate you saying that. I've been having a lot of fun sharing all this stuff with you. Kind of excited about some of the new videos that I got coming up. I have a update related to the eBay store that I've been running. Been having a lot of transactions coming through eBay during the month of November. A little bit maybe at the tail of October. I think it was mostly November though. So that'll be kind of fun. We've got, what do we got here? Then let us know how much you got. I will definitely do a follow-up video. So I will make a point with all of these to catalog them through Brick Store and Brick Stock, one of the two at least. And then try and once I have them all listed, which as you can tell is going to take some time still, even though they are sorted. As soon as you hit one bag like that, this thing here is going to be a nightmare for me. There's going to be a ton of work going into that one bag. A lot of the other ones will go real quick though. So Brick Store's newer, and by the guy who started Brick Stock, as I understand, awesome. Newer version of Brick Stock. I will have to look into that. So I've been a long time Brick Stock supporter and user. I will have to check out Brick Store. Maybe there'll be some additional features and functionality that I'll be able to take advantage of, which would be awesome. So we got Flip and Flip. Quick question. I had a return on FBA recently. How long typically does it take Amazon to make that return available? So usually that's going to depend on how long it takes the buyer to ship the item back to Amazon. So when someone makes a purchase from Amazon and then decide to return it, you can have, especially during this holiday season, they might have all the way to like January 30th or February 2nd to return that item and get their reimbursement and everything, or keep their reimbursement, I suppose. And as long as they return it by whatever that date is, which usually during the Q4 holiday, it extends out crazy. You won't actually see the assessment from Amazon on whether it's still in resellable condition or not until it's made its way back to their warehouse. Basically, they got a return slip that they're going to take and they're going to throw on a package, throw that in there, ship it back to Amazon. Amazon's going to open it up. They're going to decide whether or not it looks in the same saleable condition, whether it was new sealed, whether it was used, whatever the condition that you originally sold it as. If they deem that it's in the same quality, they will just re-add it to your existing listing. If it's in a different quality, I think then they will reach out to let you know, and then you get the option to decide what you want done with that box. You can either have it pulled and shipped back to you, which has the shipping costs associated with that, obviously. It is at Amazon's rate, so it's not crazy. Or you can have them dispose of the item, and you got to kind of figure out what is the best way to handle it based on the value of that item. What we got here? Bulk should be processable in a few hours, I would think. Yeah, most of this stuff is going to be really easy. I've got to count it. Unfortunately, I don't have one of the auto part count scales, but I mean, this is going to take all of like, I don't know, 10, 15 seconds. Same thing here, right? As soon as you get one of these bags, it's just going to be counting the number of parts in there, toss them in another bin, saying, okay, these things are done. For most of these, I probably won't even take them out of these bags. I'll just have a box of all the raw stuff and a box of the processed ones, toss them in, get it added, and then when I'm ready to actually stick them in the wall, then I'll upload them that way. Your kids make fart boxes all the time while I'm packing. Oh, box forts. I don't know what my brain's a little bit tired at this time of night. Yeah, he's got quite the construction over there, which means that there's gonna be a lot to clean up, even beyond the packing peanuts. He's having fun though. Hey Jacob, appreciate you jumping in. You kind of caught the tail end, but you did miss me going through a ton of bricks and the manuals. It was a 63-pound box. This thing that was insanely heavy and full to the brim, but we made it through it. Hopefully you find some cool pieces in there. I know I found some cool parts, and I want to thank you to everybody who's been in here helping identify what some of these parts are, because I otherwise wouldn't know. I'm definitely going to keep this video up here live, because that's going to be the only way that I'm going to know to go back and find these things. So it's a good kind of historical data record keeping for me. Okay. Well, I guess on that note, I'm going to use this to call it quits. I need to get this area a little bit cleaned and get some stuff ready. I got a lot more packages I still need to go through. Wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe do a little bit of that tonight. We'll see how long it takes to get this stuff cleaned up. But thank you all so much for jumping in the channel and sharing this time with me. Jacob, no, I'll watch the rewatch. Yeah, there's a lot of really good stuff in there. So Jacob, once you watch it, go ahead and leave me a comment on the, well, I think you can leave a comment on the live stream afterwards to let me know what you thought was maybe my most valuable find. I feel like it's probably got to be one of these two parts, but I also don't know that the demand for those is going to be very high. So anywho, thanks everybody for watching. Really had a good time with you. Hopefully I'll be able to throw a couple live streams in randomly in place of some of my videos, which means try and keep an eye out for me on Mondays and Wednesdays at around 4 p.m. Eastern, either a video or a live stream. Or on Saturday, usually I try and run my video at around 1 p.m. Eastern. But if it's a live stream, if you don't see a video at 1 p.m. Eastern, that should give you an alert that there may be a live stream coming, because I have been consistent about getting those videos scheduled in advance. I've got this coming week's videos all lined up. I would like to get a little bit more ahead because we're going into the holiday season, but we'll see how that goes. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and call it quits. You guys have a good night, and we will see you in the next video. Scott, you want to say bye to everybody?
Bye.
Bye, everybody.